Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, if you'd like to subscribe, there is a button below and also a notification bell. It will help alert you to up and coming videos. We're here to do a reading for the collective and a little energy update. Welcome back. We're in 2025 energy. Yes, I am going to stress this point. When your birthday hits this year, you move into your 2025 energy. So some of you will be starting to feel the crossover. It happens 6 months before your birthday and then 3 months before your birthday, and then you fully integrate into the 2025 energy. I'm also jumping on because we are having huge timeline shifts right now, and we're having huge vibrational frequency reconfiguration, realignment, reactivation. What's happening at the end of the month, which is the main reason that I got on, is at the end of January, I think could be the 25th to 27th, something around there, all the planets are moving into a straight line. So they're all moving into alignment, which is going to be exact straight line. So at the moment, guys, we've got all this energy distortion and energy confusion and energetic rearrangement. Okay, so what's happening there is, as planets move, you've got to remember they're huge and they have a huge gravitational pull and force, magnetic energy pull force. Okay, so as they move very slow. So we were talking the other day, and it's like, you know, when you peel off a Band-Aid or wax really slow and it just pulls and you're like, oh, like it could feel like that. And I think most people that you cross paths with, they don't know how they feel. They don't know their next step. They don't know where they're going. You know, if you're in that energy, you may be very clear in your direction. Some people have actually made an energetic decision to be in where they're at, what they're doing, why they're doing it, all of the above. They will be handed their contract and stay as is. There is nothing wrong with that. Even if you are in that and you're completely happy where you are and everything's in alignment for you, what you will be feeling is, though, these energetic pulls. Now, this alignment of these planets, I only channeled it. This is not astrology. For a lot of you, it is going to bring like the biggest, let's say, starting point or activation, or pull everything in your life into a direction so that you can go that way. For others of you, it will be correcting karma. It will be correcting imbalance. Everything, everywhere, everything got out of balance or changed direction or position, therefore changes you, changes your thoughts, your feelings, all of the above, right? Your desires, your wants, your needs, lessons, they're tied to your lessons. When we get pulled by a planet, we're pulled into a place in our chart that we need to develop or heal or transform or go through karmically. So what I want you to do is, there are some huge activations around the 11th of Jan. We're kind of getting to the end of that yucky energy that we've felt November, December. And then forward, these planets come into alignment. Now, it will be positive in some ways, it'll be negative in some ways. You know, it's going to eliminate people, places, and situations. It might reroute, redirect, reconfigure you as a person. And these energies you're feeling through you. So, you know, feeling disconnected, disorientated, not enthusiastic, you know, no drive, no passion, no direction, no this, no that. You could be one of the groups that is actually being thrown into such a new timeline. Like it's like being thrown in a different direction, like really left field, because you are actually leaving an old South Node contract. Now that takes a lot of energy, because you have the old you, the old transformation, ending, beginning, DEATH, and rebirth, right? And we have to do that now for the super sensitive people that react to everything, that can't deal with that word. And also covering the cards like nudity. You know, we have incredibly sensitive people in the world that can't handle like the Lover's card. So, you know, this just goes to show the craziness of where we've got to in the world of, you know, people, places, and situations. You know, we have to censor certain things, but other things that are more horrendous are fine out in the internet world or whatever. It's very crazy. I know it's very imbalanced. So we're hoping, you know, these planets in alignment bring things back into alignment, reality, like fairness, justice, balance. It's like when everything's been rearranged or disarray, you ever had disarray, and you know, we come and put it back in order where it's meant to be. And for some of you, you're just getting 100% new contracts, like the elevation forward. So, you know, we're getting new soulmate contracts, we're getting new twin flame contracts. Well, the fact is, with twin flames, there is no other twin flame. You will only end up with a higher divine soulmate if that's where you're at. If that's so, let me Spirit to send rephrase that, Lisa. See, honest. So basically, if a twin flame, if your twin flame or a twin flame, if you follow the path, you're all good. You'll get realigned. You'll get a higher divine counterpart that's basically a match to your twin. It's not a twin, but you'll be very happy and you'll move on. And because you followed the path, you agreed to the deal, you agreed to keep ascending and growing. The other twins that did not, that have chosen their path, their karmic path, all of the rest, they go off on the vibrational frequency that they chose to be loyal to, dedicated, choose. Now, here's the thing. I didn't even say that word, integrate. I didn't even use that word. That's so weird. And I haven't even said it properly. It's when you bring it round again, or bring it round to the point. I can't get the word. Oh my God. Anyway, you know, a lot of these divine counterpart missions had certain missions, and with those missions went gifts, talents, destinies, all of the above. You can't abort a mission and think you're going to go on and have the same outcome, which is where a lot of these situations really got taken out of context. And this is a good learning lesson. This is a learning lesson, a learning teaching moment in life for ourselves. You know, if you're given a contract, like a divine contract, and a mission and a purpose, and someone chooses not to do that, or, you know, I don't know where they thought they would get that destiny elsewhere. A lot of them will fall from grace, will literally lose their talents, their gifts, head down a whole new path with a whole new mission, purpose, job, career, interests, because you don't get that. You can't chuck that away. You can't go, oh, I've changed it up for so-and-so to come in, to slip in to this higher divine contract. Particularly with twin flames and things like this, you've got to remember this. This is lifetimes and lifetimes of spiritual debts, karma, rewards, activations, growths within yourself, your heart and soul, and your partners that were meant to come together to combine a certain energy for those things to happen this lifetime. A lot of people got into the 3D thing, oh, that's my destiny, that's my soulmate, or whatever, and that's what I'll get. I'll wait, I'll put it on the shelf, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll fix this, I'll go do that first, I'll go do this first, and I want to date several others over here first, and then I'll come back round because you're my twin. It doesn't work like that. I don't know where that thinking came from. I really don't. Like when you're getting into higher divine counterparts and connections, they are like a cake mix, like a chemical mix that actually has to happen, elements and spiritual energy and defining moments of energy. And Spirit probably sent them in once, twice, several times to try and actually, kick start, or, there's usually one, we got the runner, chaser, we got all this stuff, we got one more advanced, one not. Here's the message they're giving me, here's the picture they're giving me. If you, some divine counterparts like twins and high divine soulmates or purposes or missions or destinies, you can't, when a train leaves and someone's running to jump on the back of the train and they just grab the back of the train and they're on there, they fought for it, they chased it, they wanted it. Others were like, yeah, there's another train coming. It'll have more suitors on it. There's more of you out there. There's not. Those higher divine contracts are one-off. You don't get to go with someone else and have all the highest and best elements, gifts, talents, skill, destiny, mission. You don't know. And for the people that are going to ask this, let's pretend your person was no longer earthbound. You will be replaced by a higher divine soulmate counterpart, and that soulmate will be there to serve a purpose in keeping you on your spiritual mission. Even if they don't match like the mission you have, they will be like a protector to keep you on your mission because you stayed true to the mission. You didn't reject the mission. The person that rejected the mission doesn't get to go on and place it somewhere else. They don't. Not in higher divine contracts. Your higher divine counterpart should trigger you to triggering you in a healthy way to grow, to be inspired, to chase, to want more, right? Of you, like be a better person, be the best you, right? Now, if you have someone come into your life that is your divine counterpart that triggers you to do or be that, and you decide to treat it like an enemy, to use it, to abuse it, it has a shelf life. You're not supposed to turn against your higher divine counterpart. You shouldn't be experiencing rejection, abandonment, or abuse, or triggered, or them working against you or in competition with you. If your divine counterpart or a divine counterpart did that, they do not understand the mission and their contract will be revoked. That's not what it's about. It's triggering you to want to do and be more and get in your destiny with that person, as in the elemental balance. That person would have brought the balance for you to do that. Or the skills or the talent or the knowledge or the base, or had the same spiritual, had the spiritual protection for you to do that. But they tossed you away for much less important things. They actually didn't see you, didn't want you, you weren't good enough. Okay? So that's where it really goes wrong for one person. And they really didn't get it. And they really didn't see you. or they were in their ego thinking that's who I'm going to be and do, and that's where my destiny is. And some people get in their ego and they think it's a done deal. Nothing in life is a done deal. It's how you are on the journey. Some of you, so see, defending after heartbreak. Okay. Let's just get into a read. But I think you get my drift. So new spiritual contracts as the planets come into alignment. Some of you, it's a redirection, a new alignment, a new contract. You will be holding that new contract now and held in it, and people will be brought in around that. So if you are feeling very disconnected on all levels, or it's not falling out, it's just nothing seems to fit or right or flowing, you can guarantee you're probably one of the ones that are going forward, particularly if a divine counterpart did leave you behind or leave you for someone else or something else or other priorities. Look, basically they're going down that line, okay? So, but I do want to add in here, with all of that, we are still in the 8 year because it's birthday to birthday. Some people have only hit their 8 energy. We still have a lot of karma coming out this year. What goes around comes around. And some people have destroyed very sacred unions that were a part of their mission and purpose. And like love has turned to hate. There's no coming back. They wanted to play war games with the divine and their contract and you stayed true in yourself and your path and your purpose and allowed things to happen as they naturally happened, and you just followed that flow where they utilized you, your gifts, your skills, your talents, or anything, I don't know, whatever that is in you. It can be anything. It can be how loving, how kind, how nurturing you are. They used that against you. They abused that and they manipulated that. And for some of them, they wanted to even steal, harvest, hurt, block you from moving forward or on, or to give to others so they could build themselves or have or give to others. So some of you were absolutely brutally broken and brutally just treated with absolute inhumane brutality by a divine counterpart. I mean, the levels that they have discarded you on or did in their process, it's unforgivable by spirit. Just leave it all up to the spirit world. You don't have to do anything about it. Get ready to grace yourself, because if you have been through that, all you're going to do is get a level up and an upgrade of that person, place, situation. You know, if a divine counterpart has failed, like a twin flame or whatever, and because what I mean by higher divine counterpart is someone that you had a purpose and a mission with, not just together, but in life for others, building, growing. These people think they're going to go off and have that result with other people, and they're not. And they're learning that lesson right now, Spirit just said. They're not. This is a person who thought, or people that think they're in control, that they direct the timing, that everything works for them and comes to them, and it's all going to happen in the way it suits them. And that is why they have been deranked by Spirit, because they're not obedient. They actually think they're more powerful than Spirit. So that's one of the major lessons that we are learning through 2024, 2025. 2025 is a 9. You get your free will back. Yay. Start taking some action. So let's get, I was going to say something there because Spirit said that's where we're leading on to. What was it? The bit I just said. Oh yeah. So there's a message coming through from Spirit that all these people that it's interesting. It's like all these people that abused their power. So people that easily charmed people could get one person, the next person, the next person, the next. That's ended for that person. There's people that are going to get up and walk away from certain people because they're absolutely full of BS, and also they're not on that timeline, or they don't have those gifts. They don't have. Let's say their gift was charm, right? Let's say their gift was charm, or always having things go their way, or multiple options, or something like that. Let's just say it's along those lines. Well, those people have no longer got that gift, because if you forfeit a contract, right, the good things that you had go as well. So let's say this person had so many options, or people, or whoever. It could be anyone. Let's say you're like, oh my God, they've always got a new person. There's always someone to replace someone. Oh, there's always, they're never not going to have a partner, whatever. Some people are very charming and very gifted. But what they've done is they were tested in the last 2 years by Spirit to get back in order and back on track and uphold or make a decision with their free will whether they were going to uphold spiritual contracts. Now, let's say it's a no and they didn't, and some of you have experienced that, but let's say it was a no, right? They didn't choose this, that, the path, whatever. All that charm that they had, all that gift of everyone giving them what they wanted, things falling into place, all these people believing them, whatever it is, it's gone. People just think they're going to end a contract and end the bad stuff, but that contract had all your talents written in it. That's where they started to go wrong. Some of them actually brutally betrayed you, broke you, and went against you. And some of them had that plan the whole time because they saw their twin, let's say, or divine counterpart, whatever you want to label it. I'm just using the word twin because sometimes we have much higher contracts with people, because it then goes into like a you connection, but all then a universal connection where your togetherness affects humanity, community, the work, what you're supposed to do here. So that's why I keep using that word. I don't really like to label things because I'm a big believer. I don't really care who you are to me. I will look at your actions and your words, your loyalty, and the actions and decisions and choices you make. And I don't care who you are and what label you have. Loyalty and respect, if it's not there and they're not seeing your value, there's no point. It doesn't matter who it is. As I said, they just said the running of the train. Let's call it the running of the train. When someone is like running to the point when we're like, jump on the train. It's to that intensity that they would want to need to fix, heal, or jump on the thing with you. We all make mistakes. We've all got healing. We've all got things to learn, right? But and these people knew and made little to no effort. And as a matter of fact, they worked against you. They decided to work against you. Yeah, divine counterpart, a King of Cups. We have the Rebirth card, endings and beginnings, an Emperor, a King of Pentacles, and reverse roles, genders. We're not doing genders and roles. I'm going to follow the cards. You place it where it fits. Yeah, look, for some of you, you know, this person thinks they're going to come in, death and rebirth or whatever whatever they're going to start or whatever. But, you know, all they did now was made you completely wounded and defended. And the justice is that you will be moving on. You have all the skills, all the tools, all the knowledge. Unfortunately, the saddest thing is to have a divine counterpart who literally was your nemesis, your biggest hater, your biggest competitor. They could have worked with you, but they chose to work against you. And whether that's people, places, situations, a boss, a family argument, whatever it is, we all have divine roles and contracts, that whether it's love or family or friends, and they've all been tested. All of them. So, you know, they didn't see this. They're now going through this heartbreak. Nothing will come into fruition with their divine counterpart, a match, the Queen of Cups. You did nothing but made a Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups defend themselves. Okay, this is what I've got here. This is your divine counterpart who you have to do, who made you defend yourself against them. All you did with this person, this counterpart, this is how wrong they got it. This is why nothing will be coming into fruition. And they're blindfolded. They don't see it. It's okay. If people don't see what they've done to you, don't worry about it. Just move on, move forward. But if they don't see it, that this person really doesn't see it. They can't work out why things aren't coming into fruition. I would say that this person's probably got a lack of accountability and self, it's like, do unto others how you would like to be treated. Like this person, like I'm no word of a lie, guys. If you're dealing with someone, they could be a lover, a boss, a divine counterpart, a family member, a friend, I don't know, yourself, I don't know. Like, you'll work it out, right? This person really couldn't see karma, cycles, Nine of Swords working against you, pain, heartbreak and suffering, and they have no idea. This is a person who I think only sees themselves in a relationship. There seems to be in the situation a self-absorbedness or you know what? This person cannot work out. This is strange. This is weird. Here you two are. Divine counterparts, same mission, purpose, work, where everything in balance, harmony, love, connection, right? This person wanted a new beginning, an Emperor, a King of Pentacles, but he can't work out why you're so defensive. He can't work out, she, let's reverse roles, they can't work out why they're not getting a new beginning, why things aren't flowing or coming into fruition. They really don't understand that your journey, just as you had no choice, this is no choice but to move on. This person's actions left you or will leave you or has left you in the past with no choice. This is a person who wanted to use abuse, backstab, betray. No, not just you. They do this in general. Don't take this personally. Yeah, magician. This is a person who, and this is to help this person as well. Like they don't see it. This is a person, like we would say, they don't know this. They're not aware of this about themselves. We would say they're an opportunist. Like people would say, not me, people would say they're an opportunist. They're in, they're out. They just use you for what they need at the time and they're in and out. Like it's all self-motive. This person doesn't see what you went through or what someone else may be experiencing, and they can justify it. Like this is a person who, like, look, collective, if this is you, you got away. They actually gave you no choice because all you had to do was defend yourself from this person. You're standing here going, are you serious? I've experienced nothing but pain, betrayal, rejection, abandonment, hurt, longing, while you were off living your life, doing what you want, probably for some of you in another relationship or hanging with the enemy or the other side, like the just doing the complete opposite to what, seeing you as something they need to compete against and fight against and be wary of, whatever their MO was. It's actually the reverse. People have to protect themselves from this person. And that's why everyone's starting to turn away from them. Or if I am speaking directly to you, this is why people are done. They're seeing right through you. Though that magician energy that you have, that charm, to manifest anything you want. Thank you, Spirit. This is what it is. This person in the past or for their entirety of their life has been someone that's always fallen on their feet. They've always charmed. They've always managed to get things to go in their favor. And I heard their flavor. Interesting words. So that's all finished, done, finito, morta. It doesn't work anymore. Nothing. People are just getting up and like, do they actually believe we believe that they're this really, as an example, just an example. I've just plucked one random example as a hypothetical. They want to sit there preaching this and that, or that they're a kind, loving person, soft, gentle, good person, good bloke, good woman, they're a good... People aren't seeing that anymore. Things that aren't adding up. 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2 doesn't equal 7. Like, people are starting to see something in this person that they have never seen before. I mean, we could do a basic everyone just knows this person just speaks BS. Basically, if they say what happened, just twist it round the other way. Just flip it round. Like, people, it's like some veil spell work that they did on themselves, maybe, I don't know, or on others. It's all worn off. It doesn't work. And you know why it doesn't work, honey bunny? Because you forfeited your contract. So all the magician charm that you had and how people saw you, they don't see you like that anymore because you forfeited your own contracts. That means you forfeit it with everyone. That's it. And some of them did work against you or to you, and they cannot face you and they cannot do accountability because they would have to tell you the horrific things that they did against you and said against you, all meanwhile while you were loving, praying, nurturing, understanding unconditionally, allowing things to unravel naturally. Well, this person was in full spiritual war against you. And they did this to their true love, their divine counterpart. But they're not actually seeing this yet. But I can tell you now, there's an ending and a beginning, a flipping of the coin of the table. This person that called the shots, ruled the roost, told all their people how it's going to go, as in within a relationship with them, or what they can or couldn't give, and what you will and won't put up with. See? Held a seat of power, control, okay, and liked that. This person possibly made out that they were a victim, and people are seeing through that as well. Because not only you, if you've experienced this, but many others, 9 of Wands is many others have had to cop this person's rubbish, their BS, their lies, their manipulation, their gaslighting, their abandonment, their rejection, their in and out. I mean, this was a person in gluttonous energy. This was you Saturday, you Sunday, oh, I'm done with you. Oh, next week I'm going to chase this one. Oh, next week I'm doing this. It could be a boss. It could be anything, directing orders, whatever it is. This person truly threw people away. Spirit's words, I heard then, like trash. The gluttonous child that's just eating the chocolate, the wrapper, and the next one, and the next lolly, and then the lolly shop, and they're just, this person, oh, I can't, they've been sent to HELL. I just divine, like they were diabolical in their selfishness or unawareness of how they affected not only people's lives and emotions, but contracts, spiritual contracts that are out of your hands and out of their hands. What? Okay, we get it. You get the message. Look, and to be honest, I think that because of the 8 year, whatever will be. Like, we've got people being humbled. We've got people sent down up different directions. We've got people redirected. We've got people recalibrating. We've got people that have been ascended up to much higher timelines because of this. You will far surpass this person in everything, and you will not look back, and you will not even recognize their face, because that's how they treated you. Couldn't give you the time of day, remember? Only when they needed to. Well, they're all getting wiped. It's going to be a year, guys. Get ready for it, okay? You're stable, loving, caring, nurturing. You stayed true to the path. You put your head down, you did the work, you provide for people, you help other people. You're a hard worker, you've built a business, you provide for your family, you do it all yourself, and you're very kind and loving, and you actually enjoy doing that for people. Okay? You are an amazing partner. You ready? Are you ready? I'll just re-show you this card. Look at this stable, caring, loving, nurturing person. Beautiful, inside and out. Hard work. Queen of Pentacles is someone who can actually take care of you on all levels. One in reverse is someone who is taken care of by others. Here's your reward from this connection. The Ten of Swords. Brutal betrayal and hurt. There is nothing more this person could possibly do to their divine counterpart. Nothing more. That is the most brutal betrayal, deceit, deception. There is no more growth. Nine of Pentacles. You're the Nine of Pentacles. Told you. You didn't want anything from this person. What do you need from this person? You would have provided everything. Entrepreneurial. You know how to grow it, build it, do the work. You're caring, loving, giving, nurturing. You're supportive. You're stable. You can take care of them. You're an equal partner. You're committed. You are not into energy play or energy like power play or power dynamics. You're not. You're an equal, loving partner. You loved them for who they were, not what they wanted, not what they had, not what they could give you. And that's what you got. The Ten of Swords. But they can't see that. No, this person's... So we've got victory. They're coming back in. They see you. They want to speak truth and communicate. And they're about to get the shock of their life. They could be under extreme anxiety, or don't know how to process, or they've realized all of what we've said, and now they're just absolutely overwhelmed, trying to catch their breath. I do think this person, to be honest, so that you can move on and healed and move away from this person, heal like your heart and whatever. I can tell you this person has realized. And I think, sadly, this is going to be their karma. And you will stay in your Nine of Pentacles. They're coming in for victory to sort this out and this commitment and put an end and whatever. But I think it's dawned on them. Spirit said explain that better. This is one of those energies that have you ever been in a situation or a room or a group where someone's been pretty diabolical in their life or charming or whatever? They just waltz in and they have no idea who they've hurt. Like, this person has no acknowledgement. And even when they know, they pretend they don't know. They just, let's not talk about that. Let's just move on. Let's focus. You know, this is a person who only discloses certain information. There would have been secrets. This is a person who can, overlook. Thank you, Spirit. Overlook, oversee. So this is a person who just walks into a room full of, just as an example, here's a great example, it's the only way, men or women. This is let's say a Casanova, right? Let's use that as an example because it's an easy example to use because people relate to it the most. Let's say a Casanova walks into a room and there's 20 other people that they've tricked, used, abused, in, out. They walk in thinking, I'm all good. What are you all worried about? What are you all pissed off about? I'm all good. Oh, yeah, didn't have a good time? Nah, I didn't. My experience to your experience is completely different. Mine's full of hurt, pain, abandonment, rejection, use, abuse, being left to heal, work through things, work through my own mind, whatever. Ghosted, whatever. This person is like a ghoster. That's a good example. If you're a ghoster, you're out as far as I'm concerned. I don't do ghosters. It's the lowest form. There is no reasonable explanation unless you're in a coma or locked up. There's no excuse for ghosting someone. None on this earth. None. And unless, violence and danger and abuse and fighting and things like that. That's different. You're allowed to just disconnect. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this person. Yeah. There's something really wrong here. See how they're just so focused, like they're always off in their dream world. And there's something Spirit wants me to get here. That's why I'm gonna just sit for a sec, guys, because this person's really coming in victorious. They don't see this ending. They do not see the brutal betrayal that they've done to you. They don't. And if they do, Spirit said they know. They know everything. Trust me, people know what they're doing. People know exactly what they're doing. Don't ever underestimate that someone's actions they know what they're doing. They do. But this person has this ability. And this is, there's the download, fated wheel of change. That's why you're rethinking this. You're creeping out the back door, closing the door quietly and running away. You've realized about this person, and this person's about to realize that you know who they really are. Like you see through them. That's why they hated you so much, because you saw through them. And particularly, let's go back, if this was a higher divine counterpart with a twin, like a higher divine soul purpose contract, right? They know you know them to the core without speaking. And that's why this person didn't like you. Because they couldn't charm you, they couldn't magician you, they couldn't do anything to you because you saw through them and you didn't engage in their games. There was nothing this person did to you that actually hooked you into some of their ways of how they can control or manipulate people or keep you under this spell. You didn't work for or with any of it. You're just like, okay, yeah, bye. See you then. Enjoy. I hope they're worth it. I hope she was worth it or he was worth it. Okay, off you go. That's your choice. You obviously don't want to be here. Bye-bye. You loved that person to the core, but you are not going to be pulled into their charade, and you could see through them. That's why they didn't like you. They surround themselves with people that they can charm and trick. And why wouldn't they? Because everything's worked for this person that way. They want 6 women or men, they get 6 women or men. They want a new girlfriend Saturday. They've got a new girlfriend Saturday. This has worked for this person. This person can charm. They tell a story, everyone's laughing. Oh, they're so funny. They're such a good person. Oh my God, he's such a great guy. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is, right? People aren't seeing that anymore. And we've explained why, because of the contract thing. But most people fall for it. Most people would see this person as a really, kind, beautiful, caring, soft, genuine person. They are those things to themselves. That was the mirror. This person, I've been told, has also done so much spell work, meaning manipulation work, whether it's 3D, lies, cheating, manipulation, storing, telling, gaslighting, flipping script, or actual spiritual divination, or got people to do spiritual divination against you. But I keep hearing, nobody's believing the lies. Nobody's believing the stories. This person cannot work out why their charm isn't charming, why that it's not adding. Something's not adding, and they're scratching their head and they've fallen from grace. And this is why, sweetie, you forfeited your contract that had all those charms in them. And you said you ripped it up. You said it was crap. You didn't want it. You wanted better, remember? You thought you were in control of the universe. You thought this is actually, do I say this? I might be letting out too much information. Do you know that some people, I'll put it this way, some people believe and talk themselves into the belief, so they believe it, and so others believe it for a while, that if I pretend it didn't happen, if I don't see it, if I overlook it, they'll overlook it. If I just go in with sweetness, they'll overlook it. If I put on my nice, charming energy, they'll overlook it. Well, none of that works anymore. Fated wheel of change. Look, I cannot make this up. On the transformation, endings and beginnings. Emperor, King of Wands, planning to move forward to a divine counterpart or whatever. I don't know. They did not move forward. They didn't put in the action. They didn't take action. Too much thinking, too much planning, too much time out, too much sitting, no action, stubbornness, sitting, not moving forward, thinking, planning, waiting, whatever, to the point where you had to you were forced to move on. You were actually forced. They kind of blocked you out. Look, that could be ghosting, not contacting, not telling you, not communicating, whatever it was. And the message came through from spirit and from them, whether they were moving on or needed time or this or that, or I don't know, whatever it was. But there is a new beginning here. See, this is where it gets weird. They left you no choice but to defend yourself and move on and move forward and look elsewhere. They kept you at a distance because that's there. Then there's a message. There's a message for a new beginning or a new direction. On the Justice card, moving on but blocked, fearful, block. It just doesn't make sense. See, the higher up saw the betrayal, the pain, the suffering. I just think this is a classic. Look, the star, the blessing, they worked against it. They worked against the blessing, the star. Look at this. They want to give, or they said they would give, but they never did. They just, one of the worst things you can do is lead someone on. Like if you can't lead people on with no intentions of coming forward. And that is what this person was doing. They had no intentions of coming forward with this. See, procrastination, a cycle, a timing, that can be a karmic debt cycle. They were blind to this. They were blind to the choice, the lovers. They're now trying to work out why nothing's coming into fruition. I mean, they chose their best person. They're off with them. They got rid of you. What's the problem? What's the problem? They chose their happiness. They manifested it. The future, right? Hangman, didn't see it the right way. Stuck, upside down. Yep, want to give an apology. Sorry about brutally betraying you in every possible way that I could. Like to come back in now. I think you might be the one. I tried to replace you with XYZ, and I want to give you the offer, but they've left you in illusion, delusion, false promises. You don't trust this person. How the hell do you trust someone that 10 of swords you and said they were going to give to you and never turned up? That ghosted, that blocked, that never came forward. Like what? Who does this person think they are? Yeah, look, I want to reset. I want to come in, I want to reset, and I want victory, and I'm coming in for victory, and I'm coming in to make this work, because I was a complete and utter illusion and delusion and liar and led you astray. The facts are there about the imbalance and the unequal give and take and the unequal reciprocity. But by the way, what's this one going to say? I've realised you're the Empress. Oh, my wordy lordy. That's 100% you are who you say you are. You are the Sun and the Empress. I mean, Spirit's going to shine that so bright in their eyes, you're going to be like looking at the sun. There's the truth, there's the clarity, there's the success, there's the evidence, there's the vibration, there's the illumination. I mean, this fool's going to come in and talk about third parties and wish fulfillment, courage, 10 of Pentacles, like, oh my God. And they also want to build a life with you. You're the 10 of Pentacles. I could build with you. Of course you are, because you're already a Temperance Angel, Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, Empress, 9 of Pentacles, Sun card, male or female. Like, this is ridiculous. This King of Wands Emperor. Told ya. Fallen from grace. It's gone from a king to a page. Emperor, king, page. They're also going to try and reach out. Yep, we can say that. Yep, and look what they did. They gave you nothing. This person is or has realized, this is the classic old, story movie of, I completely betrayed and fought against and came up against my own blessing, a blessing, someone who was in their truth and true and loyal and committed, and sun and an empress and a knight, built stuff from the ground up. So clearly they've got it. Like the proof's there. The proof is there. They didn't believe any of it. They worked against it. They tried to run from it, discard you, work against you, break you, steal your sacredness, secrets. This is a person who, let's say you were vulnerable and they knew about, let's hypothetically say they knew about your abandonment issues, they knew about your trauma, and they just went and did the same thing to you. So if they knew people always, attacked or harmed or, attacked you spiritually, or they used that, they utilized that. They took all your vulnerabilities and they used them against you. Then they proceeded to now do a full cycle in that. That could have gone on for years. I don't know, days, weeks, months. This feels like there's a longevity in this. This is someone who's done this for a few years. Only to find out you were their real deal. And that's why they're overwhelmed. And now they've got to come in and talk their way out of a wet paper bag and this imbalance and try and come to some agreement. This is a person who blew up their own contract. They fought their own contract. They fought their own self. They fought against, this is, when they say good and evil or like that saying, like they really had it round the wrong way. They really, the people they were supposed to be pushing away and fighting, they were harmonious with. They were living, partying, eating, drinking, siding, loyal, dependable, honourable to them, and not this balanced harmony. This is the reality that this person needs to learn. That's their karmic lesson. Remember I said someone walking into a room, and let's pretend I've done over these 10 people. Well, normally I can walk in and, and I've just got a new person with me and I'm all on my game and I'm all, ego cool and whatever. And they're not even, they're like, hey, hi, yeah, hi. I know I stabbed you in the back, but hey, hi, used you, abused you. I was charming, I was nice. I was charmed you, I was good to you, right? Made all these false promises and stuff. Trade you, backstabbed, worked against you. Hey, tried to take you down, became competitive with you, whatever. I think this person's competitive with anybody. Basically, the people, places, and situations they're loyal and obligated to were the ones they shouldn't have been. This person had it in complete opposite. Everything in this person's life was the complete opposite, and it was all due to their lack of accountability and their ability to lack any consideration for anybody else in a connection with them. And that's what people are learning. When you're in a connection with this person, there will come that day where you don't exist, where you are not acknowledged, where you can be dismissed and replaced, like I'm talking in an hour. And this person has run so much game. Some of this is from childhood, teenage, into adulthood. We're talking generations here, like years and years and years. Like this person, I think that's all they've known. I really do think that's all they've known. I don't think they've ever had to look. They do feel good. They're like, oh, they're probably, I know you're going to be angry, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I know it was all driven by me, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I know you're an innocent victim, and I know I kind of hoodwinked you and used you for the moment and didn't, just change my mind because I've got so many options and chocolates on the table. Yeah. So Spirit wants me to say this person is very happy to disturb or kick over people's peace. Because this is where I'm trying to get the message across. This isn't you chasing and seeking this person. This person has that all the time. That's the problem. And you wouldn't do that. So you're a problem. Right? You were the odd one out. You were the little ugly duckling in their world. The one they had to bend and break and remold, right? To fit their narrative, to fit their projections of a situation or how they are. And if you're seeing through someone, they don't like that. You have to be real. You have to be authentic. There's no games. There's no mind games. There's just truth and honesty. Okay? Clear communication. They don't like that. How can you manipulate that? Can't manipulate that. Okay? That's the difference between a Two of Cups. People who can't come into these unions because they can't be truthful, they can't be honest. If you're truthful and honest and a clear, direct communicator and vulnerable and lay it on the line and have boundaries and things like that, these people can't come into these unions. How do they manipulate that? How do they get in a power dynamic? How do they dominate you? How do they control you? How do they do things behind your back? How do they cheat, steal, and lie? You can't. This Two of Cups, let me make this clear. This Two of Cups is about an equal relationship, equal give and take, equal reciprocity, no power play, no competition, no dominance, no anything. I don't care if you're sitting with your arm around someone now. If someone has more, like is the ruler of the relationship or the provider, or if it's not an equal two, I think you're not in a Two of Cups. Sorry, you're not. Two of Cups is an equal commitment to an equal energy with an equal higher purpose. This is someone who matches you equally. Nobody controls, nobody holds power, nobody manipulates, nobody lies, nobody hides secrets. It is a team. And you are seen as equal. If you're not in that now, if you're in that now, you're not in this. You're not. Sorry. Look, clarity, moving forward, the higher path, incoming, reevaluation, seeing the bigger picture. Went into hermit because they had a heap of this person. I have to laugh. It is funny when you step back from it, when you're healed. This person, they went into hermit. Do you know what their hermit is? A heap of third parties. When this person goes into hermit, they're entertaining a lot of jig, a lot of, yeah. Yep. They want to come out of this conflict. It was upside down. They want the new beginning because the divine stepped in. Oh yeah, they're triggered. This person's being shown everything about themselves and I think they're going to be shocked. Yeah. Yeah, they realise, they've realised they're a restart, like to reset. This is a bit sad because this person's realised everything they said doesn't match up. It's sad because I don't feel sorry for this person. They're nothing but deception. They're just so full of it. They were about what they could get away with. This person's about what they can take, what they can get away with, right? All good. See, and now you've got the gut up. I feel sad because they're coming in, they want to release the burden, they want a new start, they want the house. the relationship, the foundation. But they left you like they tacked, or you had to defend yourself against them and others. Spiritual path left you in your head, over emotional, and a sudden tower, like suddenly put you in this out of nowhere for no reason. Well, I'll tell you what the reason is. They were in a hermit with a group of 3 or 4 or 5 or several other chocolates, flavors that they like, right? That's what they were doing. And now when they're ready, they're going to come in. Head held high. Victory, victorious. I'm ready. I'm here. They just don't understand the damage they've done. They really don't. They don't. This person still thinks that how they see themselves is how you and everyone else sees them. And I'm sorry, but that's now gone. I don't know whether it's grow up time for this person. I'm hearing a lot of spell work that was done on this person or with this person or whatever they did. Remember, spell work can be actual spell work or manipulating energy. Here's what I'm going to share with you. If you don't tell, okay, this is why being truthful, honest, loyal, upfront, raw, authentic is. That's why those people are classed as high vibration and have high spiritual rank, because they are honest and open and truthful and raw and vulnerable and nice and giving and caring, and like they're honest. They will give you honesty, they will show you their cards, and they will speak their truth, and they'll be clear. They have high spiritual ranking because they give that person free will to make their own choice, their own decision. If I lie to you now or manipulate or tell you half a story or just tell you the bits of the story to make you think a certain way, like, let's use an example. I need a little bit of time, yeah, no, they were off with third parties, okay? But they want you to think, oh no, it's just, they're just working their life out, he, she, they've got lots to, No, it's rubbish. I'll tell you now, because people who give you half-truths, keep secrets, keep hidden information, don't share the truth, aren't upfront and honest, it's a manipulation. You're not giving that person all the truth, the evidence, the situation to make their own independent decision. I'm only going to give you this much of the story to put your head in this projection so that I have leverage over how to direct this situation with you. That's how this person works. This person is a little monster dressed up in nice boy girl energy. Yeah. This person's mastered to be charming, sweet, charismatic. You will think this is a nice guy or a nice girl. Place it where it fits, or both. Whatever it is, they do want to come in and give to you now. They do want to transfer. We get it. See this person's energy? You are wish fulfillment. They've realised that. But what they don't realise is your experience with them. Despite how much love, care, nurture, understanding, passion, gifts, talents, purpose, Spirit said, contract, despite who you were to them or how you felt, they just didn't acknowledge. They left you no choice. Your higher divine counterpart, or a divine counterpart, even a good soulmate, is supposed to, or a twin in particular, is supposed to come in and heal you. In a healthy relationship, you will be triggered to heal by that person, but it's not supposed to go into the dark. You're not supposed to be against them. You're not supposed to be competing. You're not supposed to come into someone's life when they've been vulnerable enough to share with you their, if you're vulnerable enough with someone to share traumas, spiritual experiences, deep, personal, sacred stuff that you took a long time to heal from, and they go and do the exact same thing to you, that's got to be your biggest enemy on earth. That was the one person that was supposed to actually have compassion for you. Or empathy. Or help you heal, or support you, or show you protection, or care, or safety, or love, or whatever, I don't know. They actually did the one thing your biggest abuser did, and they just repeated it. And they can't work out why. They can't work out why you've moved on. No idea. Yeah, no idea why you're leaving this foundation. For some of them, they think they're coming towards you, and they're in for the biggest shock of their life. This is a person who rocks up with, I'm here, or flowers and chocolates, or I'm ready to start the job, whatever. And you're like, do you not know what you just put me through? This person's got this skill. And I bet you they leave big gaps of time as well for everything to cool down. It's like, forget a bit, or heal a bit. Heal on your own. Once you're over the anger and the hurt and the pain and the grief, I'll slip back in and charm you again. I can't make it up. These people have got to go. Move on, move forward. You will definitely get someone better than this person. You will. You will definitely get someone better than this person. Like, it wouldn't take much. Like, honestly, this person, 10 of Swords, and gave the bare minimum, and still wants to rock in like they're the knight in shining armor, or male or female, and actually offer this little apology. Hey, can I jump into your 9 and 10 of Pentacles? Sorry about all the betrayal. This person just wants to come in and start and, have this big, we can do this, we can, fireworks and celebration, right? They still don't want to come in and actually even acknowledge or discuss the hurt, the pain, or stand beside you, or put their arm around you, or hug you, or hold your hand, while they admit their accountability to the hurt and pain and suffering they put you through. This is, again, this person who has not learnt their lesson, who wants to charge in, we see it here with the cards, who wants to charge in, completely dismiss everything they've done to you, and think they're going to cycle again. And Spirit's like, hell no. Hell to the no. Teacher. This person needs teaching. You will teach them a lesson. Friends, family, and guides. And a lack of, a consciousness of lack. This person does not have a conscience. And they have a lack mentality. They're always the victim. They don't see who they hurt. They're so fragmented energy when it comes to commitment. They want to heal it. They want a great achievement. They want to heal it. They want a new beginning. And the Ascended Masters from the 4 directions have come in and said, hell to the no. Why? Because you need to let this go, or they're letting this person go because they need to transform. Decrease, they're going into lack. Everything they did doesn't work anymore. That's the universal present power that they now have to go and learn. And you want to honor that path. You want to honor the path of conflict. You want to create conflict and chaos. You're going to now honor that path. If you want to be walking chaos, walking trauma, walking rejection, walking abuse, walking whatever, or whatever you do, you are going to honor that path. That's what you're deserving of. You're going to need learn gratitude and learn to value people and respect people. This person's got none of that. They will need courage in taking these steps. They have to honor their higher self, and they couldn't because they're stuck in that energy. They can't. This is a person who couldn't honor the path. They could not honor their higher self. They are in stuck, fragmented energy. This is now in the universe. So remember when I said about paths and timelines and contracts? This is now manifested in the ethers that this person is deserving of honoring because they need teaching about conflict, disrupting people's peace, breaking hearts, breaking souls, breaking spirits. And the joke of it is, this person sees themselves as like a healer in people's lives. This person actually thinks they're spiritual. Yeah. They just get new supporters. They'll see through it. See, new supporters, all they see is deception. Deception, deception, deception. Friends and colleagues, joyous fun. It wasn't fun, was it? It's not fun and games. Now they're all in deception and loss. Or maybe this person's about to hear from every person, place, family member that they hurt, that they deceived, that they tricked, that they created conflict and chaos. This feels like if someone's done, like, you know what I've got? To be honest, this is pretty heavy. To be honest, sorry, I lost my shoe. That just annoys me. I can't do the imbalancing, bit of OCD. This is a person who certainly lost their way. They certainly didn't evolve and learn their lessons. But this is a person that the divines now are sick of dealing with their crap. Divine's like, seriously? We need to teach this person a lesson. Like when the divine, you can go around in the 3D getting away with all you want, but the tables have turned, the tracks have changed, the alignment's coming, the rebalance is coming. All the illusion, all the facade, all this fake, all the mask, all this kindness, all this you're a good person. You know, if you're not, you're not. Like that's going to be shown. And people are believing it. There's too many people here with decrease, with deception, with like, when we have, look what came out together, the 4 ascended masters and the angels of 4 directions. When those guys step in, you've screwed up. To teach you a lesson and loss for not honoring the path and creating conflict on the honored path, or conflict to people who were honoring their path, right? You are going to need steps. They are stuck in this energy now. They're not getting out of it. Sorry, move on. Yep. Status quo, back and forth, family, secret temple, sacred temple. So there's hidden motives. See? He acts like this loving person. Loving man says on that card. To family and friends, peace, loving woman. This person, yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. They're trying to seek professional assistance, start a creative endeavor with their kindred partnership, creating peace, a loving woman, fear. Optimism, they're optimistic. They'll hit this milestone. They're going to have an increase. They've got new supporters, new groups, new people believing their stuff. But I've got a feeling this person's about to walk in to all of that, and it's all going to go diabolically wrong. What is the outcome of this person with their new connections and new people? The world, the wise counselor, belonging, learning, strength. Yeah, this person's a charmer. Oh, yeah. Who moves on very quickly. Starting a new beginning, 2 aces of wands, got a new idea, new venture, incoming fast. They want to communicate this, put it into action. What's that? So this person's still in the energy of, yeah, okay, well, I did all that. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Let's just push this. I'll just get a new group of people and I'll start on a new group of people. And I'll charm them for a while. But what they don't know is that angel has been looking over them, watching them every step, every path, every decision, every bed they lied in, everything they lied, everything they said, everything they did. Yep, judgment, the star, the world, and look where they end up. This person doesn't get the renewal, the star, and the world. They're not getting blessings, sorry. And that's the balance, see? And they back to, oh my God, the very first start of the reading. I said to you, they still don't get it. This person will see themselves as a victim. This person, oh my God, I just heard something. This person will claim themselves as a healer, as an empath, as a good partner, as compassionate, as spiritual or tapped in or gifts or whatever it is that they think about themselves, right? That's who they want to be. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just felt sick. Hang on a sec, guys. This is big. The same 2 cards. Remember how I said they blindfolded at the start, right? The five conflicts, annoyance, competitive. See, can't bring anything into fruition. Remember I said earlier they can't work out why things cannot come into fruition. Oh my God, this is dreadful. This is and people have got no choice but to. This is honestly, I'm only going to use some examples to give you the context of energy. It's not the example, it's not the situation. I'm just using it as an example. Have we got that clear? You put it in whatever context it fits energetically. Oh yeah, this year we're going to be harsh and we're going to be direct because it calls for it, unfortunately, this year. People are out of control. And they're disconnected and selfishness and things like that. They're just out of control. They're not even in their body and stuff like that. So they'll do anything to anybody. Hence this person. So let me just sit for a sec. Some examples of this. Well, this person sitting here, they think they're getting a renew, the star card, the world card. a brand new opportunity, brand new start, brand new, organized, responsible, like that's like starting a new business, right? Let's use that, right? Balance, and they're moving on, they've moved on, vice versa, whatever. Then they hit this. This person really doesn't know. They don't see what they do. This could be a person who, as I said, hypothetical, made up. The Spirit said exactly that. That's why I cannot get this message out. It's so confusing. Let's pretend, hypothetical, totally made up, this person is going to open a business. Let's pretend it's a healing business and they think they're a healer, right? Just as an example, or they think they're a mechanic, or they think they're a baker, or they think they're a tattooist. Oh my God, that would be really bad because they're really not that. They want to be that. They project they are living that life that they're that, but they're literally not that. This person, it's like when you see yourself a certain way, but then if everyone wrote down their experience with you, they would be flabbergasted. They would be looking at that list going, who wrote this? This is a person who thinks they're actually good to people and they're not. This is a person that says, I'll tell you the truth. I'll look in your face and tell you the truth, and they're not. This is like, oh my God, this is a great example. Oh my God. It's happened. It's happened. Have you ever been anywhere, like a horse riding is a good one, and people go, yeah, I can ride a horse. So they'll throw you on a horse. Oh my God. They think you can ride at their level, right? That person hasn't ridden a horse. They think, they've seen the movies, they want to be a horse rider. And they get on the horse until there's a problem. That's when you see if you're a good horse rider or not. That's when you see people in their truth. Just as an example. Same with driving a car or a race car. Or this is a person who really cannot work out because they cannot see themselves. They cannot bring things into fruition because everything in them is an illusion and a delusion. And that's why they never come forward. That's why they ghost. That's why they promise and don't deliver. There's people out there that do a lot of promising and a lot of delivering temporarily to get what they want in the moment or to become, or they think they're going on. I'm going to do one thing for you. Is this person, the path that they're currently on, like as in, too many. They do. I can't make it up. Sun card, they think they're good to go. So that they think they're who they say they are. look, coming in to build a foundation. Sun, all is illuminated. We've got a page offer. See, page offer. Page thinks they've given you a loaf of bread to eat for the week, and they gave you a crumb off their old sandwich to live on for the week. But they think they brought a loaf of bread to you. I was good to you. I know, I did all the disappearing acts and didn't follow through and blah, 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 but I was good to you. All right? Oh, we're going to be given some cheek this year, don't you worry. That's what they create in people's lives. So they play people off, they triangulate, they cause chaos, drama. Everyone's got a different story, everyone's got a different agenda. They attract these people because they are these people. They create this mess and they can't work out why things don't come into fruition for them. They can't see it. End of story. We finish with, I've got to stop. I can't do this anymore, this reading. I've given a good hour and a half, right? And I didn't expect it to be this long. Deceit, deception, trickery, stealing. We've got the most dishonest, disloyal, in and out, frivolous, flaky love bomber who's a magician, who actually has a spell over people to steal, deceive, decept, trick and get away. This person gets off on it. If they tricked you, if they made you think they were going to love you, come back to you, do this, work with you, whatever they thought, where you thought they were coming back for dinner, they're not. Yeah, that's what they leave people in. Your mama must be proud. Okay, guys, get ready to rock and roll for it's going to be turbulent this year. It is game on. Get your defenses, your protection of love around you. Tap into your higher self. Give gratitude. Keep moving forward. Get in that boat and keep rowing. Way past this person. Get the hell out of Dodge. Okay? Separate yourself from this person as or situation or people or groups or community, whatever it is. Now you have to set your new value. Do not enter into that old chaos or beliefs, or if you were too empathic or compassionate or understanding or forgiving, balance all that up this year. No. Take your emotions out. Your emotions are for you. They are for your self-love and your self-healing, and you only give to people what they are giving to you. Okay? That is how you will clean your life up, and you will eliminate a lot of drama, chaos, abandonment and rejection in your life. Okay, it's boundary time, it's reinvention time, it's a new rule book for you time, and move forward with that now. Everything up until now was the lesson or the blessing or the lesson, or it's a continuation of your journey at a higher level, at another level, or it's a complete cycle out. Okay, so and a lot of that still is going to be up to the divine. So all you've got to do is be in your truth, and your truth is called reciprocity this year. Okay, no more, helping those who don't want to be helped and don't want to grow and don't want to be truthful, etc., etc. You choose you and get in alignment and keep moving forward, and it will all fall into place. Okay, take care. Bye.